The worst feeling in the world when you go to try to start your car and it's dead. Yes, I have something here from Foxpeed. It's a car starter, jumper, portable thingy brick. It's awesome. Charge your devices, does everything. This is a really cool thing. Unboxing and review. Let's get to the video.
Hey guys, thanks for tuning in to another episode of your review channel. Do appreciate you tuning into this one. So today we're going to be actually looking at unboxing. It's a car jump starter. I want to thank Foxpeed for sending me this unit to actually review and take a look at it. It is the Model G29, just to let you know. So what this is basically is a portable charger, but most importantly, this is a car starter, a car jumper, basically. So if you ever walk around and your battery is dead and you're trying to get a jump and you're walking around with the cables and nobody wants to give you a jump, nobody does anymore because everyone's nervous about their car and their electronics, and nobody wants to burn out their computers and all kinds of issues like that. So a lot of people just do not want to do it, and then you have to wait for AAA, and that could be hours. Keep this in your trunk. It holds a charge for over a year. You can recharge it up to 1,000 times. This is an awesome little item. Pretty heavy quality so far, I mean, from what I've seen. So basically it's a jump starter. You can jump start a car up to 20 times per charge. That's what the box says. It's a power bank. Charge my USB devices like mobile phones, tablets, digital cameras, laptops, etc. It has a safety feature on it, which is really very important. So reverse polarity protection, so you can't, have a spark or blow up. You don't want to have any problems with the battery. Short circuit protection, which is very important. Reverse charging protection, that's very important. Low voltage protection is important, and overheat protection. It has that as well. Also has a torch light, so it does an SOS mode basically, and a strobe. So if you're stuck on the road and you can't get the car started for some reason, it does have that option available. So it does have a flashlight as well, which is really important, I think. So it really covers the main thing. I think it's really, really important. So basically, it's giving you all the different devices that you can charge, recreational machinery, it says, motorcycles, cameras, mobile phones, etc. What's cool about this one here, this can charge up even diesel cars, diesel trucks. It's a very, very powerful battery, the way the technology is. So let's take a look at it. Let's do an unboxing real quick here and take a look at it and see what we have. Okay, so first impressions are, I like the box, I like the package it comes in. There's a lot of other devices out there, and I'm sure you've seen them, and they're in little bags, and I don't like that. I like the case. I always like having a case. I think the case is really cool. This is really nice. I think this is a really, really awesome option right here. I think this is going to be a good feeling so far. All right, let's take a look at it. Let's open it and see what we have inside the case. Oh, falling out here. Okay. All right, so first thing we do have, looks like a charging brick, okay, to charge the battery. That's important. Second thing we have here is, looks like a cigarette adapter. So if you have an auxiliary item, looks like that's for that. The actual cables themselves, and from what I can see here, and hopefully you can see, the quality of these cables seem nice. The actual thickness of the wires, the gauge, looks really good. Okay, it's marked on 8AWG 200C Celsius. So these are really high quality. So you can push the amperage through to start the battery. That's important. You really get those really cheap jumper cables, and they're really thin, and you just can't. You don't get enough boost out of it. Also, what's in here is the charging cable. So it is recommended that you do use the charging cable when you do charge up the brick. Okay, so that's what's in the case. Okay, a little instruction booklet here. So basically, it is easy to understand. So basically, it just says Model G29, capacity 21,000. Okay, milliamps. Okay, that's actually a lot. 77.7 WH, which is watt hours, I believe. Size has the input and output. So 5 volts, 3 amps. Okay, that's for it has a USB-C, which is really awesome. Input 1, which is a USB. 5 volts, 3 amps, also 9 volt, 2 amps, and also 12 volt, 1.5 amps. Must be it's a smart port. We'll look at that in a second. Output 2 is a standard USB, 5 volt, 2.1 amps. Start current 1000 amps, peak current 2500 amps, DC input 1200 volts, 10 amps. Cycle life 1000 times. So what that means that you should be able to charge this brick 1,000 times. That's awesome.
Hey guys, hope you're enjoying the review. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Do appreciate it. It does help support my channel. Let's get back to the review. This thing is awesome. Let's go.
Like that. Gives you little instructions here on the book, on the actual thing itself, so you can see here. Instructions, so if you're not sure where to put it, it tells you where to put the red cable, the black cable. It's very, very easy when to start the car. Also has a smart hub on here as well. It gives you the idea of voltage. It gives you all kinds of information as well. So that is really cool. All right, let's open this up. Can't get them out. Very well packaged, by the way. I do like the packaging. Really nice quality packaging. Take a look at the brick itself. Move that out of the way. All right, so the brick itself is in my hand, so you can see here. This is the brick here. Okay, so I was telling you about the USB. So USB-C on here. This is the DC output here. So charge your accessories, like I was telling you. Okay, if you want to have if you have an external small fan or something that radar detector or something, anything that uses a cigarette lighter adapter, you can do that. And a lot of these devices don't have that, so that's actually a nice little cool feature that you do have. Here's the smart port here. I was telling you it's in the blue and the regular USB. So you get the two of the ports here. And here is the torch light. Now let's just check the battery on this. Let's see where we're at. So we're at 100%. So hopefully you can see that, 100%. And to turn on the light, I believe you just hold the button down and it turns on the torch light, and you can see there. And to access the SOS feature, tap it again, and there is your SOS feature. Okay, and then we have a strobe feature, and there is your strobe feature. And to shut it off, you just tap it again, hold it down, and then shuts everything off. All right, first impression, nice quality build. It's got some weight to it, it's a nice size, a nice design. I do like this design quite a bit. It has a model number on the back, tells you what it is, capacity, all the information is also on the back here as well. I do like that, and like I said, I do like these cables. These are really, really important. Again, I can't emphasize how important to put these on, and you get those cheap ones and they pop off. It's really important to have good quality, strong springs on these cables, so when you mount it on your battery, it stays put, doesn't just pop off. That's important as well. Okay, so what we're gonna do here is we're gonna go test and jump a car. We're going to see how well it does that, and any questions or comments, leave down below. I'll also leave a link down below so where you can actually purchase your own if you're interested in a car starter. And I'll leave a link down below in the description, so don't forget to check that out. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. It does help me out quite a bit. I do appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying this review. If anything that you want me to review or anything that you're looking for, leave in the comments down below. Let me know what you think, what you use. There's all kinds of different jumpers out there. There's the Halo, and there's stuff from Costco, and there's stuff from, I mean, you name it. Pretty much everybody has a brand, but really the basic, I think what's coming down to is, functionality, universal, using it, because everything is using pretty much USB ports today, and now USB-C ports, right? So not too many devices have that. So now you have the USB-C port, you have the smart USB, the regular USB, you have a flashlight. I didn't show you this, I apologize. And this is where, figure this out here. Little rubber cover, and this is where you plug in your device here to start your engine. The actual device itself, which only goes in one way, and it goes in like that. And as soon as you put it in, you can see here it starts. Hopefully, you can see it starts doing its thing. It starts reading voltage and current and things like that. So we will hook it up and see if we can start our car. I ran the battery down, and let's see, hopefully it works. I think it's pretty cool. I like it so far. Let me know your thoughts. Okay guys, let's go out to the car, see how it works. Again, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I do appreciate tuning as always, so let's go. Now just on a side note, before we go out and do that, just to make sure this did come in at 100%. Are fully charged. I do recommend that you do plug it in and make sure that it is at 100% before the first time you use it. It can take several hours, 5-6 hours from what I run online, depending on where you receive it and how much power is in the actual vehicle, the device itself. So when you receive it, give it a charge. This is the USB-C adapter to the USB brick. As you can see here, this will charge up this device, and once it's fully charged, then you can use it. And like I said, it says up to 10 times here, I believe it says. 20 times. That's unbelievable. It's a jump 20 times. Also, V8 engines, diesel engines, and those are hard to crank. Those are cold crank engines. Those are 1,000 amp crank engines. I mean, those are serious engines. Most cars today, 650, 750, 4 cylinders, 6 cylinders, straight six, whatever you have. Those engines roughly range 550, 600 cranking amps, 700 cranking amps, depending on the car. Now, the newer cars, they have much more electricity, more electronics to them. They do need a little bit more energy for cranking amperage. But the cars today, they have that real thin synthetic oil. Cranking amps is not as important as it used to be years ago. I mean, years ago, the car, I don't know if how old you are, but if you had an old car, you know what I'm talking about. I mean, those cars just in the cold morning, they would not start. They would, because it was cold. That thick oil was thick. Now they're using such synthetic oils today, and everything is so much better today. It really is with the technology. So let's just go check this out and see how it starts the car.
All right, guys, so I went to my car, and I drained the battery down quite a bit, and the car had no power whatsoever. Battery lights wouldn't go on, radio wouldn't go on, so dead as a doornail. So I'm going to pop the hood, and we're going to attach it and see how it works. All right, guys, let's get to the next step and see how it works.
Okay, guys, so I'm here with the looking at the battery, and let's take a look at it. Usually, most batteries have, the newer cars have a cover. Let's take the cover off here, and you can see here we have a battery here, okay? So a lot of times, I was trying to try it before. Here's the little cover here. So you can always usually have a positive here, and this is a negative. You can always see actually on the actual car itself. You can always see the negative and the positive. Sometimes I have a red cable. Just look really close. Not that, like I said, this has the protection, so you won't have an issue. It'll probably tell you when it's wrong, but just be aware. It's really important just to know what's going on. All right, let's hook up these cables and see what we have. Okay, so I set the camera up so you can get a good look here, see what's going on. So I have my cables here, and I have my booster, and what we're going to do here is put this on, plug this in, like that, and we're going to put the red on the red and the black on the black. Let's see what happens here. All right, red on the red, and the black. Let's go into the car. Let's check it out. Well, we do have some power here. That's cool. All right, let's see what's going on. All right. Nope, there you go. Started right up. Look at that. That is sweet. Very, very cool. All right, let's take off the cables and let's see what we have. Okay, guys, so started off the car, no problem. 14.4 is the voltage it's reading right now. It is charging. The battery is charging itself, which is awesome. It's giving you that diagnostic right on the spot. You jump the car very easily. Super quick and easy. All right, guys, that's it for me. I hope you enjoyed the review. Please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you at the next review.